All right, Salawam, Yasharal, which is the nation of Israel. Before we begin this lesson, we'd like to give all the praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, whom this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his beloved Son, whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And the Rakah, Quadash, is the Holy Spirit. We give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel. We say shalom, shalom, peace, honor, and blessings to the hopeful elect, which are the 144,000 men who are pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth. Shalom, peace, honor, and blessings to the great multitude that's listening in all truth and sincerity and believing on the names of Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shai. And with that, Lord willing, we can get into a quick lesson through the Spirit. And this is Brother Marshall coming back with another lesson through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And I want to start out today in Deuteronomy. You know, I was reading, I've been, doing the course of our studies, just think about how the Lord, he said let's start out in that. That's a good place to start. He said he changed not, so the sons of Jacob shall not be consumed, man. And just like when after the miracles that the Lord did delivering the children of Israel, which are you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you speckled birds, look like the other nations where you were scattered, from the hands of Pharaoh, and then you walked 40 years through the wilderness, man, and our people still murmured and complained, and how much more, like we hear people say, oh, they wave their hand when we say, we're hastening the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're hastening the day that the Lord come to deliver us from here, man. And how much more in there they was complaining, thinking that it had never come, thinking that the Lord had brought them out there for them to die of starvation and so forth, man. And so that's why things that were written before time were written for our learning, and we are able to read the scriptures with understanding and see that it's it's the same thing today, and so that's why the Lord said he changed not, so how much more, us continuing to stay steadfast now, in this truth, man, and knowing that it's not in our time, but in the time that the Lord, in his time, okay, and not in our time. Let me grab that real quick. Salakia, 1 second. Yeah, so, and even when they walked out of the wilderness, they started going through different, the different nations and where they were living and pitched tent, and the Lord said, no, don't touch, don't deal with them. We're not going to, deal with them. We're going to go past them. Don't touch Mount Seir. Don't do this, and they listen. And when they listen, the Lord, he said, okay, we're going to take this land. And then even when the Lord hardened some of the king's heart and told them they're going to even pay and come through, he hardened their heart. And then then the Lord put the Spirit on them to harden their hearts. And then the children of Israel took their land, man. So that's that trust. It's about trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Trusting in his words, not leaning to our own understanding, Let me grab this real quick. For 1 second. I have to get my sword. I thought I can pull it out. I know it's in Malachi. Oh, it's in 1. No, 1. One second. Yeah, so that's the building of that trust, that the Lord continues to instill in us today, man. Faith, having faith. That's how we're going to be saved. We're going to be saved through our faith. Okay. And for some reason, I can't find it. I'll get it though. Let me just type it in. Let's get this though. Let's get a precept. Then the Spirit will get on me to get that. Let's go back to Deuteronomy. Let's say 1. All right. This is Deuteronomy 2. And we'll start at verse 3. It says, "Ye have compassed this mountain long enough. Turn you north and command thou the people, saying, Ye are passed through the coast of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you." And you see? All right, it says, "And take ye good heed unto yourselves, therefore meddle not with them." See? So the Lord, even though they were afraid, the Lord said, don't meddle with them. All right? And he said, "For I will not give you their land. No, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given Mount Seir unto Esau for possession." And that's how we know who Esau is today, because the Lord gave him that land. He didn't want us to have it. But you see, but it's about being obedient to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He told us to be still, be patient, man. He's going to fight for us. It's the same today. And let's drop down to verse 7. It says, "For the Lord thy power hath blessed thee in all thy works of thy hand. He know they walk through this great wilderness these 40 years. The Lord thy power have been with thee, and thou hast lacked nothing." And even we're in this predicament that we're in, we're behind enemy lines. We yet this day still in our captivity, right? But the Lord has provided for us, okay? We've been through a rough way, but he have, he appointed us to these things, man. And so he have made us strong that we will be able to get through them, okay? Now, let's drop down to verse 33. And now this the king of I could be pronouncing it wrong, so bear with me. Let's read up a little bit. "But the king of verse 30, the king of Shah, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by." So the Lord had hardened his heart, because he told him not to even deal with these people. But the Lord, he says it right here, it says, "Heshbon would not let us pass by him, for the Lord thy power hardened his spirit." See, so he hardens. So when something's going on in our lives today, even to yet this day, man, it's the Lord who hardened their hearts, that they might not do the things that we're asking them to do, or they're giving us attitudes, because either the Lord don't want us to have it, or the Lord want to set them up to destroy them, man. So that's why everything is according to, everything. If the scriptures tell us, let's just use a precept. The scriptures tell us that the Lord governed this world with the palm of his hands. So that's what everything that's going on. It wouldn't be a true power if he wasn't pulling the strings. He said he hardened that king's heart. King Heshbon would not let us pass by. And now, if you read up, the Lord told him, just keep going. Don't even bother them. I pass through, we'll pay them for food, drinks, and everything. But the Lord hardened his heart so he can destroy him. Okay, he said, "The Lord thy power hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that he might deliver him into thy hands, as appeareth this day." You see? So now let's drop down to verse 33. It says, "And the Lord our power delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people, and we took all the city that at that time and utterly destroyed the men, the women, the little ones in every city. We left none to remain. You see? So the Lord, we could read all the way down. Yeah, let's just keep reading to verse 36. It says, only the cattle we took and prey unto ourselves and spoils of the city which we took from Erah, which is the brink of the river of Arnon, and from the city that is by the river, even unto Galilee, there was not one city too strong for us. You see, for the Lord our power delivered all unto us. See, so that's the patience of the saints, man. The scriptures tell us that's the patience of the saints, that the other nations are going to go into slavery under us. That's Revelation, the 3rd chapter, and I think it's the 9th verse, or 2 and 9 says that that's the patience of the saints, man. Even to this day. Okay? Now I want to go to this is the point right here. I want to go to to verse 4 and 4, Deuteronomy 4 and 4 says, but he that did cleave unto the Lord, you see, but ye did cleave unto the Lord your power, are alive, every one of you, this day. And alive, being refreshed, man, with the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because we know you can be in these bodies and be a dead, be dead from the neck up, man. And let's get that too real quick. All right. So the Lord changed not. I got to get that first. Let's get that real quick. I'm going to type it in. I know it's a Malachi thing. 1 second. That was right there. It's 3. I kept looking at 4, but that's fine. It's the spirit, All right, it says, let me just get it in my Bible. Okay, so the Lord changed not. Why? So the sons of Jacob are not consumed, man. All right, that's why he changed not. Malachi 3 and verse 6, it says, I'm in Micah. Man, that's all right. Malachi 3 and 6. It says, for I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore the sons of Jacob are not consumed. And who are the sons of Jacob? Okay, Jacob's name was changed to Israel, man. The children of Israel, man. Okay, so we are not consumed. So the Lord, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, man. Okay, so the Lord changed not. Now, let me go back because I was reading something. I forgot where else I was going to go. So let's go back to Deuteronomy. And we're going to start in verse 4. This is Deuteronomy 4 and 4. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your power are alive, every one of you this day. Behold, I have taught you. Now this is how we become alive, because he said, I have taught you statutes, judgments, even as the Lord that my power commanded me. And that's the same thing that's being done today, man. Starting with the apostles and the elders and the men on down, teaching likewise doctrine, right? Being taught. Men are being taught, and men are coming alive through this word, man. Okay? I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me. So, woe to me if I preach not the gospel, man. That ye should do so in the land, whether you go to possess. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom, see, and your understanding in the sights of the nation, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this is a great and wise people and understanding people. All right, so I'm not going to read too much more on that. Let's read down to verse 9. It says, for what nation is there so great who has a power so nigh unto them? Correct. As the Lord thy power is in all the things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all these laws, which I set before thee this day? And this is the point. Only take heed of thyself and keep thy soul diligently, man. So it's he's a rewarder those who diligently seek him, man. Being diligent, studying to show ourselves to prove today, man. He said, I the Lord I change not, man. So it's the same process today. Okay? It's the same exact process. It says, less for less wait, hold on. I will make them hear my words that they may learn to fear me all the days that I live, that they live, shall they live. Salakia. I will make them hear my words that they may learn to fear me all the. All right, Salakia for that. Let's finish this. It says, let's start again. It says, I will make them hear my words that they may learn to fear me all the days they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. So the law is done away with. All right, let the Most High be true and every man a liar, man. That's why the Lord said, I, the Lord, I change not, that the sons of Jacob should not be consumed, man. Because this is how we're going to stay, this is how we're going to be alive. We read it in the 4th chapter. Let's read it again. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord, your power, are alive, every one of you this day. Alive, meaning revived, refreshed. That new song, able to hear the new song. That's what that new song is refreshed. Okay? This word is just being refreshed. All right? It says, may learn to fear all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. Okay? And ye came near and stood under the mountain, came and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of heaven, with darkness and clouds and thick darkness. And the Lord spake unto you out of the midst of the fire, and ye heard the voice of the word, but showed no similitude, only ye heard his voice. You see, so the Most High, man, he spoke to them and put fear into them, man. Okay, when he did that, I'm not going to read all of this, but let's grab another precept. Okay, yeah, but see, and so he showed them and Moses, because Moses seen all the things when he started conquering all these different nations, man. Moses wanted to go to the promised land with him, man. Let's get that real quick. And the Lord, man, is stern, man. That's why he said the Lord is let me see, where is that at? He told him, don't speak to me no more about this matter. Let me see, can I find that? Might be in this. Let me see, 1 second. Let me type it in. I know it's in Deuteronomy. Let me type that in, because that's why I say the Lord is an austere man, and that's why to this day, man, the Lord is shining His light back onto the men, to do this work, man, and to wake up the ears of the listeners, man, that great multitude, man. Okay. Let me type this in. Yeah, I got it. So lucky. This is Deuteronomy 3 and verse is it 6? here we go. All right. This is let's start at 24. It says, O Lord power, thou hast begun to show thy servants thy greatness. And that's what we're seeing today, man. He's showing us that greatness, man. Okay? And thy mighty hand. For what power is there in heaven or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Jordan, that good land, that goodly mountain of Lebanon. But the Lord was wroth, was angry with me. For your sakes I would not hear and would not hear me. And the Lord said unto me, let it suffice thee. Speak no more of this matter, man. You see? So the Lord, man, and then the Lord is an austere man, man. So how much more now? Let's get that too. To show that the Lord, he changed not, man. You know? One second. I know it's in Luke. Luke 19. And we're gonna close it here, man. I just want to prove today that the Lord is the same yesterday, today, and evermore, man. And then He has given us the Rekah Kodash, which has quickened us, man. You know, that's what the Rekah Kodash is, the Holy Spirit. It quickens you, man. He quickens us and gives us the understanding of 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 the book, of the law, right? Because all the scriptures is given for inspiration, for reproof and correction and instructions in righteousness, man. Okay, and He's given us, you know, the ability to understand these things and to teach His word, man. So, and then He's also given us, because they went through much affliction. They walked through the wilderness 40 years, man. Right. So how much more us, but in this captivity, being patient and being still and waiting upon the Lord, man. But the Lord said He changed not. Okay. So, you know, that's let me get this real quick. So the Lord changed not. All right. Let's see if I want to start. All right. Let's see. This is the point is in 22. Let's start at 19. And he said likewise unto him, be thou also over 5 cities. At another came and said, Lord, behold, here is £5. Here is thy pound, which I have laid in a napkin. This is thy pound that I laid in a napkin. And what does that represent? That's represent that he didn't do nothing with it, you know, this work, man. He didn't continue to do the work, right? For I feared thee, right? See, he said he feared thee. He said, but see, men say, let's say, he said they show much love with their mouth, but their hearts are far from him, man, because you would have did what the Lord told us to do, man. He said, for I fear thee because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest down and reapest that thou did not sow. And he said unto him, out of thine own mouth I will judge thee, see, thou wicked servant. He called him a wicked servant. Thou knowest that I was an austere man. Take up that I lay down, not down, and reap that I did not sow. You see, so he didn't do the work. Continue to do this work, man. Okay, all right. Now let's drop down to verse 27. Let's start at 26. He says, for I say unto you that unto every one which have shall be given, and from him that have not, even that he have shall be taken away from him, man. But those, see, because if you don't want to listen and do this work, you know, And believe, man, believe. That's how we're gonna be saved through faith, man. Okay, it's through that faith that we're gonna be saved, man. All right, and how do you have faith, man? By hearing of this word, man. By washing of the word, faith from faith. You live from faith to faith, man. By the hearing of the word. I kind of botched that up a little bit, but um, I'm sure you understood what I'm saying, man. Okay, so this is Luke 19 and 27. We're gonna close it here. But those my enemies, see, the Lord have not changed, man. Okay, this is red letter, Yahweh Shah, Old New Testament, man. And we was in the Old Testament to the New Testament, man. From the beginning to the end, is spoken of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, but those my enemies, right? So if you don't believe, he's saying you're an enemy. If you don't believe, or if you're not willing to believe, or really willing to hearken onto this word, it says, but those my enemies which would not that I should reign over them, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me, man. Slay them before me, man. It's going to be much bloodshed, man, when the coming of the Lord, man. Okay? Let's get this real quick. The coming of the Lord, man. Okay? All right, this is it. That's the famine of the bread. Wait, hold on. Salaki, I ain't on. It's a little early. All right. Got it. When the coming of the Lord is not coming with hugs and kisses, man. Okay? He's coming with bloodshed, man. All right? And we're going to get a couple of precepts to close that out, man. Because the Lord is not a man that he should lie, man. Okay? Couldn't pull up a few of these this morning, but the Lord, he giving it to us. That's why sometimes I don't like doing lessons just right off my phone. Because I need my Bible, but I'm out of town. I don't have my Bible. But I got it, though. Here we go. Amos 5. Wow. All right, this is Amos 5 and 18. It says, and we're going to close it here. Salakia for that. All right, this is Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. What end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay, as if a man did flee from a lion, you see, think he got away with 1 minute, and bear met him, you see, and a bear met him, or went in the house and leaned his hand on a wall, and a serpent bit him, man. And all right, verse 20, the point. Well, it says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it, man. So this Lord coming with fire, man. Malachi 4 and 1. Behold, the day come that shall burn as an oven, man, and all the proud, man. So that's why it said that the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Not that proud spirit that Esau has spread across like a green bay tree, like a tree, man. He spread his wings like a tree with that proud spirit, man. Even upon our people, that's why I said, yeah, of your father the devil, man. 'Cause he had that proud spirit. All right, ye are all of the proud, yeah, all that do wickedly shall be as stubble, man. Okay, and the day cometh that's that day, that the day of the Lord cometh. Though all those who didn't want the Lord to reign over me, bring them hither so I can slay thee, man. The Lord don't change, man. This is Malachi 4:1 right here. It says, "And the day come that shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch," man. That's the same thing he did as Sodom and Gomorrah, man. He left that as it's like a example, man. Okay, and actually we can close there. Let's go to Jude, verse 7. It says, "Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, you see, and the cities about them are like manner, giveth themselves over to fornication, you see, and going after strange flesh," just like they were doing um, throughout the generations, man. Okay, and the Lord changed not. That's why he left that place as an example to us today. Okay, it says, "Who giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh," man. That's men with men, man. Okay, and set forth for an example, suffering, vengeance, and eternal fire, man. You see that? With that, Lord willing, let's edify to the next one. Shalom.